Hello everyone, Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft, The War Within, and our main story questing here on our Shadow Priest. Today I'm finally back into War Within, and we are going to start wrapping up the campaign chapters. We have 5 campaign chapters to work through, starting with this one right here.
You need a hammer?
The fleet arrives. Thank you guys very much for joining me today. Really do appreciate it. Hope everybody is doing well. Let's see, the fleet arrives. From the moment we crashed on this isle, it was clear as crystal we'd be needing allies if we hoped to face Xal'atath. Jaina and Thrall took off to muster reinforcements, and you and I set to work seeing what could be done here with the Earthen. And I have to say we've done well on our own, haven't we? But it looks like our reinforcements may have finally arrived. Peacekeepers spied ships coming this way. Go take a look and confirm the good news.
Oh, Stormrider scouts spotted our ships in the distance. They should arrive soon. Best mind your manners in the presence of a queen. If you hear anything, I know. And here they come now.
Loktar, everyone.
And apologies for the delay. I will do what I can. We will brave this darkness.
We sailed for what seemed like an eternity. I must admit there were times when I worried we would arrive too late. But seeing all of you united and strong has rekindled my hope. Before we begin planning, we must set up a base of operations here in Dornegal.
I will never forget.
Seek out my steward, Outlander. He is waiting to assist you.
You have found me.
Alleria has to stay a while and listen. I'm not sure if we've heard this one yet.
Jaina, Thrall. When we last spoke, I was in a dark place. My grief and rage were deafening. I thought the only way to silence them
Was to hunt down those responsible. I know what that's like. To survive an atrocity and feel like vengeance is all you have left.
Or to think you could have stopped what happened, if you had just seen what was right in front of you.
That pain, that guilt. I felt it twisting me into someone I'm not. But I assure you, I have found my way back from the edge. And I am here, with you, to the end.
It's good to have you with us, Alleria.
We're all in this together.
That we are. The time will come when I must face Xal'atath again. But when I do, it will be for the right reasons.
I get that she was supposed to be like really angry at Xal'atath, but like the rage that they keep talking about, that didn't come across to me as much. She was obviously upset and she was like obviously sad, but I didn't get like the sense of rage the way that the character talks about themselves. Like she would have had to do like more physical things early on. Like maybe if they just showed her just with her bare hands ripping apart her enemies, like something that really could have embodied this idea about how angry she truly was, because that I didn't get any of the anger. And I feel like that was kind of a miss for me and her, because she seemed sad, and she seemed like just kind of like she wanted to be alone. Like she just seemed lonely and sad. I didn't get the rage part they keep talking about. I wish that had come across more, because that could have made the character more interesting, but I didn't get that. Okay, what now? Embassies and envoys. Nope, we missed him.
I have an extended supply of directive confirmed. Let us begin with banners then. I am certain you will find this design to your taste.
Alright, we are planting some banners. Where are we planting them? Right here, it looks like. Well, that's cool. I guess this building is ours now.
Let us continue inside.
Yeah, this is the Alliance Embassy. So we get to decorate the embassy.
I have prepared everything you might need.
But the only thing we decorate it with are banners.
Once your task is complete, please let me know.
It's not quite player housing.
Well done. All I need now is your signature. My directive is to serve you. Thank you for your assistance. Our esteemed guests are on their way.
My friends again.
Let's get down to business then. We will survive. We always do.
After my dad did whatever he did, the Titan machines are back online, even the ones here in Dornigal. Dagran was having enough fun with Brinth asking her 1,000 questions, but now he's helping her sort through the archive. And now he wants your help. He was too excited to tell me why, but he wanted you to meet him in the archive.
I dismiss you.
Terrellion's here. He is a little stay a while and listen.
The people of Stormwind.
Alleria. When I heard about Dalaran, I would have come sooner. I wanted to. But the state of the world right now, the Radiant Song.
It's all right, Terrellion. You don't... We each have our responsibilities to bear. Truth be told, if you had seen me as I was, what I had started to become.
I should have been there for you.
You were. More than you could ever know.
We stood together for 1,000 years. I'll stand by you for 1,000 more.
And the next time I push you away?
I wait. Until you ask me to come back.
Then it's a good thing I always do.
I've missed you, Alleria. And I'm not going anywhere.
I know. We stand together, Terrellion. Here and now.
Okay. Let's see. Moving on.
Did you find something?
I have validated a destination for the teleporter. Activate it when you are ready, champion.
It works! Oh, I hope it's more books or gems. Let's go. It's a Titan vault. And it's just like the Chamber of Heart.
What is your query? Conversation terminated.
Strange, the mechanism and console here is receiving power, but I cannot initialize the reboot sequence. Dagran's query may have to wait. I have been able to ascertain the facility's designation, the Vault of Memory. This leads me to believe that my original theory was correct. It is connected to the archive in Dornigal. Perhaps, since both of you are familiar with this type of Titan installation, you may have a better chance of bringing it fully online.
Go on then, champion. Have a go. I'll help you if I can.
A minigame. Great.
It's reinitializing. I now have access. But
what?
Back to work.
I now have access to the mainframe here in the Vault of Memory. There is a lot here, but it is fragmented. It will take time to recompile. And some data, I'm afraid, may be damaged and need repair.
I will ensure your name is in
This will be
the
a long
archive.
process, longer I fear than Dagran can stay here in the Isles. But perhaps, there are many Titan relics I can use as keys to unlocking information in the mainframe or to repair it. That may make the process go more quickly, only time will tell. You have helped enough, Rambles. Go back to Mora and tell her what we have discovered.
May the This will take some time. Dagran and I can handle it from here.
Right. Let's do this. Tell Ma not to wait up. I feel the Earthen have come a long way since last we were here in the archive.
A factual statement. When I first answered your queries, the archive was lost to us, as were the Stone Vault and Awakening Machine. But now, we have a future, and slowly we will also have our past. Largely, we have you and your clan to thank for it.
You needn't mention High Speaker. I'm just glad you'll be around for as long as you were meant to be.
Thank you. I will admit that I approach that prospect with some trepidation. The Earthen that are emerging from the Stone Vault will take our culture to the ends of Azeroth. But who knows what lurks here in our past? What will we uncover about our purpose and the Titans?
I hadn't thought of that. Well, come what may, I'll be here to help you.
Your continued assistance is appreciated. I feel you have made me feel as though I am part of your clan.
To properly be part of my clan, you'd have to marry my granddad or the like. But that wouldn't work for many reasons. That was a joke, Prince. You'll always be part of my clan. Blood, water, or stone.
There you are. What was all this fuss about in the archive now? Have you heard anything I need to know? Mind yourself, champion. We need you.
Did you hear? A lot of folks from the city are eager to lend a hand and support our attack on the Nerubians and Zalatath. I think it's worth reaching out to them to see how they could pitch in.
The three hammers stand as one.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
We got Magni stay and listen.
I'm ready for anything. We cannot give it. Moira, can I speak with you?
Don't worry, Father. I have everything under control.
I can see that. Better than I would have done with these machines. I just wanted to say I'm proud of you.
You're what? Oh, I never thought I'd hear you say that. Are you in a bad way then?
No, and I deserve that. I've done some things I'm not proud of. But in spite of me, you've grown up to have a keen mind for governing, and the heart to let Dagran be the man he'll be.
Ugh, I've a mind to tell you again what I think of what you did to me as a lass, and to Dagran's father. But the older I get, the older Dagran gets, and the more I learn about leadership. I can't fully forgive you, but I can understand you.
I only wanted to protect you, and I've not done a good job of it. We're in grave danger, even now. But you don't need me anymore, and it does me good to see how strong you are. And that when I'm gone, you'll carry on, and rule with a grace and strength I could only dream about.
Thank you, Father. Let's hope that time doesn't come soon.
Plenty of treasure around here. And I'm betting we can use it to take the fight to Xalatath.
You'll find me wherever the action is. The truth is out there.
Get yourself a key, then check your map for the location of these bountiful delves. We've been finding these keys in the strangest places. Make sure to keep your eyes out for them.
I like how part of the story questing is onboarding you to the daily and weekly activities. Thanks, but I'll pass.
What brings you here? Be bold. Be true.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
You need? I got.
You address the Queen Regent of the Dark Iron Clan.
Don't assume victory.
Tiriliad and Gayara are training our new Earthen allies as ground forces, but we will need more than that. We will need the Stormriders. Many were lost in the infiltration of the Storm Perch and more to the Nerubians. Their leader, Stormlord Belgrim, died valiantly. The surviving Stormriders are being cared for at the triage station nearby. We need to do whatever is necessary to get them and their rooks back in the air. They will be the Earthen's most potent weapon in the battles to come.
Stay alert.
I will accompany you, champion. I want to learn about the Stormriders and their bond with their rooks. Is this all that remains of the Stormriders?
Still standing. Conversation terminated.
We need to ask someone who knows them well. Lucella, may we speak to you?
Conversation. All the stormrooks are gone. I can't help you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have my rook fish to water.
She is hiding something. Follow her.
Shalbendry, no!
Easy, friend. We don't want to harm your rider.
Conversation initiated.
I love the Stormrooks. Taking care of them was my directive, so they're all I've ever known. But even so, there are questions about them that even I don't know the answers to. Belgrim, Stormlord Belgrim, he was the expert. I'd pester him about them at every opportunity, and he shared what he could. He told me once about summoning rooks at Dar Oztan. It's an old Stormrider outpost that predates the Storm Perch. If you want to know more about Stormrooks, that's where we need to go.
Fly high.
An ancient Stormrider outpost. Meet us there, champion.
Win.
Tell me, how is it that you were given a rook if you're not a Stormrider?
Shalbendry doesn't belong to anyone. But she chose me. Besides, nobody else could handle her. She has this tendency to corkscrew unexpectedly.
It seems you were meant for each other. This bodes well. You have a bond with the rooks. Even those return to the storm. I can sense it.
Shalbendry may be all that's left. We lost so many.
Hold, Outlanders. This place is off limits to all but Stormward Belgrim.
You didn't hear? Belgrim. He's gone.
What do you want? Honor the Titans, but don't wait up for them.
I'll tell you what I told Belgrim when we last spoke. The binding of Stormrooks is wrong. These creatures are as smart as an earthen. Some, I'd say, are smarter. But Lucella seems to be different. If her Stormrook follows her willingly, then perhaps others will make that choice as well if she summons them. To summon rooks, we need Belgrim's conduit. It's tucked away here somewhere. Have a look around and maybe ask these pilgrims if they have seen it.
Fly high, strike true. This Stormrook has no bindings. It follows your directive still.
Follows is a strong word.
You knew Belgrim, and you know the Stormrooks. Then you were a Stormrider.
Cycles upon cycles ago, yes.
My directive is to protect the The two shorter towers appear to have been armories. Could the conduit be stored there?
My directive is mining. Sorry, I have not seen it. And I walked all over this site. Except for the towers. Heights are not for me.
May your path be for... No, my curiosity ebbed when I found something dead in the main tower.
This ancient obelisk looks to have been carved from a piece of storm-charged glass or crystal, conduit of the southern storm.
You think I can summon the Stormrooks?
Affirmative. If we can get you and the conduit to the peak.
My directive is to tend to the Stormrooks.
Not only was Olberig once a Stormrider, but he served as Belgrim's right hand as the Storm Guard for a long time. Seems they had a falling out over the Rooks. But Olberig says that the conduit will serve as a beacon. If the Stormrooks of Skywall are willing, it will guide them through the storm. He also seems to think I should be the one to use it.
Trust in the edicts.
May the path you forge be your own.
Before we use the conduit to summon the Stormrooks, we need to recharge it. There are other gentler ways to do this, but we have to work with what's on hand. The way to the peak is overrun with hostile elementals cast off from the storm. If we send them back to their plane, we can capture the residual energy and re-energize the conduit. While you work on recharging the conduit, we will go ahead and prepare for the ritual at the peak.
Honor the Titans.
Earthen from across the island have been drawn to this place. Kind of a strange coincidence you'd show up now too. Maybe it's because Belgrim's gone or a new Stormward's coming, but it could just be barometric pressure. There's time enough to spin those wild theories later. Right now we need to assist the pilgrims that have foolishly attempted the summit unprepared. We can't be worrying about them while we try to summon the Stormrooks.
Fly high, strike true.
We'll fly ahead and prepare. Olberig, where is your Stormrook?
Gone.
Oh, Shalbindri with me. She's strong enough to carry us both.
Hi. Thank you.
The conduit feels charged to me. I can feel its vibrations. Can you?
The conduit, do you feel that? It's humming. No, it's practically singing with power. I've heard this song before, late at night in the Stormperch rookery. When the storms would come and the lightning flashed across the sky, the rooks would answer just like this.
Titans be your guide.
Now that we've got the conduit all charged, I suppose it's time we joined everyone at the peak. Thrall talked me through what to expect, but also said summoning the Stormrooks will require me to trust my feelings and instincts. In Earth and trusting their feelings and instincts, that's a challenge. You will help me, right? I'm not a fighter and it looks dangerous up there. If anything happens to me, make sure Shalbindri makes it out safe.
Back to the Stormrooks. Here we go. Stay close. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this.
Outlander, help us hold these elementals at bay.
Reach out through the storm, Lucella, as we discussed.
All right, here goes. Stormrooks, hear me! We need your help!
Good. Open your mind and your heart to them.
I don't think it's working! They're not listening!
Hold, Lucella!
It's too much! Shalbindri!
Go to her, champion. Lend her your strength.
I follow the edicts.
I can't do this. The Titans.
Baelgrim summoned the Stormrooks on his own. If he defied the Titans, so can you.
Lucella, the Stormrooks know your intentions. Focus. Call them, and they will answer. Well done. The Stormrooks have heeded your call.
Not just mine. Theirs. They chose to help us, of their own free will.
What now, Lucella?
We have a lot of work to do.
Alright, there we go. Looks like they got at least a handful of new Stormriders.
The Rooks have chosen their riders.
Nice.
A true bond has been forged. Loktar.
Well done. It seems the Rooks of Skywall haven't just answered the call, they were reaching out to us, and they have chosen their own riders for this new generation.
Together, we are
The Rooks
strong.
and their chosen riders will need time to bond. Perhaps you should use this time to check in on our trainees. The Stormriders are the traditional army of the Earthen, but many Unbound and Oathsworn have expressed willingness to fight at our side due to the help in restoring their machines. Adelgan, Gaera, and Turelion are busy training them. Go see if they need any assistance.
Now is not the Stormrooks and their new riders need time. And you are needed at the shore, champion.
Have need of a Stormrook? New Stormrooks, new riders. We're going to have to start all over.
You won't be alone, Lucella. I can help you. So can Vakmar and...
But I'm no Stormward, Oberg. I don't know if I can.
Lucella, Baelgrim was as stubborn as a ram's arse and twice as shale-headed. Do you think he knew what he was doing when he took over the Storm Perch? No. He was a good rider, but it took him far longer than you to figure out how to train a Stormrook. Sure, he went through many recharges, but he knew what the Titans had done to the Rooks was wrong. We fought about it. That's why I finally left. He wouldn't admit it. But I realized it didn't matter, the way he called them. At some point he changed. More like one of those shaman, like Thrall.
So he knew, somewhere inside. But he didn't remember?
Something like that. But you weren't afraid of the truth, Lucella. And that's why you deserve this.
I'm still not sure I do. But the Stormrooks deserve better. And I can give them that.
Another Alliance lackey here to polish Tyralian's armor.
I speak for the Unbound, but they have no master.
Someone save me from all of this bickering, alliance this, horde that. I've never encountered anything like it in my thousands of years amongst the Oathsworn and Unbound. If they committed half the energy they expend on posturing towards training, our task would be complete by now. See what help you can offer my people. They need real mentorship if we are to be ready for the next Nerubian offensive.
Conversation terminated.
Alright, guys, I'll tell you what. Before we train the trainees, I'm going to take a break right here. How many story chapters do we have? We have one complete. We are now working on the second one. I don't know if these will be one chapter per episode. Maybe some of the chapters will be shorter. Maybe some of them will be longer. And we'll see how that goes. After this goes up, I will try to have these coming out at least every other day until we finish with at least the main story questing. And then I'll see about going back and reading some of the side quests in the Ringing Deeps and in Hollowfall. I did end up taking like a week off of even logging into the game. I kind of decided that like a lot of the endgame stuff, like the daily grinds, the weekly grinds, the loot treadmills, the currencies, a lot of that stuff still really isn't for me. So I took a little bit of time off, but I am going to come back now and at least complete the story quest, and then we will kind of just go from there. Thank you guys very much for being here. Truly do appreciate it. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.